Hey everyone, Eva Thompson here. Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk to you about 3 things to not say to someone that is struggling with retroactive jealousy and they are trying to overcome it. If you're watching this and your partner struggles with RJ, or your friend or a family member, you might really struggle to understand them, especially if you have never experienced retroactive jealousy before. So if you're not familiar with the term, retroactive jealousy is when your partner's past bothers you. Most of the time, there is no logical reason as to why. And when I say your partner's past bothers you, I mean you get intrusive thoughts about it and it actually interferes with your daily life. Or maybe you get them once a week or once a month, but when you do, you have quite a strong emotional reaction. So whether that's anxiety, frustration, anger, and you just sort of find yourself obsessing over the past when there is no logical reason as why you need to be doing so. People that have RJ do not want to be feeling and thinking this way. They often want to just be present in their relationship and enjoy it for what it is without obsessing about the past. Which brings me into the 3 points that I want to make in the video today about what to avoid telling an RJ sufferer. I also asked some people on Instagram that struggle with RJ, what is the worst piece of advice that you've been given when it comes to this? And I will read you what everyone said. Someone said, the worst advice that I have received is just being told to get over it. Another person said, but it was so long ago. Another person said, that doesn't make any sense. No point worrying about it. The past is the past. Get over it. Just let it go. Learn how to control your emotions. It's in the past. On the one hand, I can understand if you've never experienced RJ why this would be advice that you could give to someone that is describing what they're feeling. However, it will have the opposite effect. It won't help them. It will just make it worse. Telling someone it's just in the past, get over it, will, first of all, they know that. They want to get over it and they know that it's in the past. And they probably told themselves that over and over again. But when you get an intrusive thought and you have a strong emotional reaction attached to that thought, you will try, so the RJ sufferer already will try to fight against that thought by saying things like that. It's in the past, just get over it. They might even go a step further and feel like there's something wrong with them and start calling themselves names and becoming angry with themselves and impatient. And this will just make the RJ worse because emotionally charged thoughts will just keep coming back. And the more that you get the thoughts and you take them seriously enough to dialogue with them and try to prove them wrong and fight against them, the stronger they become. Because you are indicating that they are important enough to fight against. So you need to treat it as an intrusive thought rather than try to fight it with logic and prove it wrong, because that will just make it stronger. Another thing to avoid telling an RJ sufferer is that they should not have a problem with their partner's past because they also have a past. Again, they know that. And when you tell someone, you know, all these logical things that are so obvious that they already know, it's just going to make them feel like there's something wrong with them because you're not giving them any new information. So advice like, again, it's in the past, it doesn't matter, what about your past? They know all of this. What you can do instead is be there for them, not judge them. And when I say be there for them, I mean recognize the emotions, recognize that even though this might seem illogical or silly to you, it is bringing up intense emotions for the person, whether it's anxiety or sadness or anger or frustration. These emotions are real. So you don't have to understand the other person or go through what they're going through in order to validate or recognize that there is something wrong. You can give them reassurance and tell them it's all going to be okay, and that will help for a little bit, but it's not going to solve it for them. The biggest thing that you can do is encourage them to seek help, to do research, to understand the RJ better. It's not something that you can fix with some piece of advice that you're going to give them. It's something that they need to work on, they need to understand, and they need to go on their own journey to figure it out and solve it and heal it for themselves. But what you can do is just not make it worse, or not make them feel like an alien, or like there's something very, very wrong with them. The biggest reason being is that it's not going to help the RJ, it's just going to make it worse. The more that you, as an RJ sufferer, get the intrusive thought, have an issue, and then everyone around you is just telling you that it doesn't matter, stop it, you're being silly, it makes it worse. It makes it worse. So recognize that they're having this emotion, encourage them to get help, and try not to dismiss or judge them in any way for it. Of course, bad behavior is not justified when they're triggered. Of course not. I just wanted to make this video so you know what to not say if someone close to you is struggling with retroactive jealousy. I hope this video helped you. Please let me know down in the comment section below if you've got any questions, if there's anything more that you would like me to cover, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.